That night, their bank account balance was down to just $3. The rent was due the next morning. On the table sat enough instant noodles for only 2 more days. Yet it was at that lowest point that they discovered the secret that helped their marriage survive, and eventually thrive. Surviving financial hardship in the early years of marriage. Raka and Dinda entered marriage full of hope. They dreamed of building a warm, simple, and happy life together. But reality did not unfold as they had imagined. Just 3 months after their wedding, the company where Raka worked announced layoffs. His name was on the list. At that time, their savings were limited because most of it had been spent on wedding expenses and setting up their new home. At first, they panicked. Every day was filled with the same questions: how would they pay next month's rent? How would they cover their daily needs? One evening, after calculating the little money they had left, Dinda looked at her husband and said, "We may not have much money right now, but we still have each other. Let's not allow this challenge to make us blame one another." That simple sentence changed everything. Instead of arguing about their financial struggles, they chose to face the problem as a team. Together, they created a list of essential expenses and cut out anything unnecessary. No more dining out, impulse purchases, or buying things simply because they were on sale. Raka began searching for a new full-time job while taking on any freelance work he could find. He worked as a delivery driver, helped friends with small business projects, and accepted jobs that paid far less than his previous position. Meanwhile, Dinda used her baking skills to start selling homemade cakes online. The income was modest. Some days, their earnings were only enough to cover the next day's expenses. Still, they kept moving forward. There were weeks when orders slowed down and job applications went unanswered. During those moments, they learned that perseverance does not mean never feeling tired. It means continuing to move forward even when the results are not yet visible. Every night, they reviewed their finances together. They celebrated small victories: a new customer, an interview invitation, or even managing to save a few dollars. Those small wins kept their hope alive. A year later, things gradually began to improve. Dinda's baking business gained loyal customers, and Raka secured a stable new job. Their income was not extraordinary, but it was enough to live comfortably and start building savings again. Looking back on those difficult days, they realized that the greatest lesson was not how to earn more money. The greatest lesson was learning the power of unity. Financial hardship can test any marriage. But when faced together, it can become the very foundation that strengthens a relationship. Money can be lost and earned again, but the trust, support, and partnership built during difficult times become priceless assets for a lifetime. Inspirational message. A financially difficult beginning to marriage is not a sign of failure. Often, it is a season that shapes character, patience, and teamwork. Don't focus on how far away your goals may seem. Focus on the small step you can take today. Many couples eventually succeed not because they never faced hardship, but because they chose to keep walking through every storm, together.